Honestly, I knew the coaching staff here. I knew when I came for my visit, I felt welcomed, I felt comfortable. Um, as a transfer student, that's very important to me. And from the time I stepped in the door, like even when I came through and met my transfer advisor, she was very open with me, very honest with me. It's made it really comfortable for me. I think I made the right decision.
Yeah, I attribute it to two things. Obviously, him. Some athletes will get complacent after they find success for the first time. That hasn't been the case, which is huge for his development that way. The other side of it, obviously, Coach Bergstrom and Coach Barry. You kind of have a dream team of coaches there, making sure he doesn't get complacent either, right? They've both achieved at a really high level. So you have people with those credentials kind of pushing you, guiding you. I think that's a huge thing to help him get better.
When I'm high jumping, sometimes Trevor will come over to me and say, hey, you got to bring your knee to your chest. And I'm like, okay, I know I got to do that. Or Dave would tell me, hey, back up a foot. And I'd be like, okay. But it's like anything they tell me, I know they're not going to steer me in the wrong direction. So I listen to everything they have to say and take it to heart. Try to narrow it down to where we're not taking as many jumps, taking more quality jumps. Less jumps mean I'm able to produce more for when it matters. So that's definitely something that's helped us, definitely for conference and for nationals. And that's one thing I know we do for sure. Also more like plyo work, narrowing down on the approach, the techniques, the curves. My penultimate, the step before and my last step, just trying to narrowing down on those things definitely help in the long run. So that's definitely what I've been focused on so far. I mean, ultimate goal is to win it. So no matter what, I'm going to try to win the whole thing, bring back that national title. So top 5, I'll be pretty happy.
Well, first of all those guys enjoy to work with, and Chris always wants to jump higher, and he wants to get better. Coming into the season, his goal was to be a national champion. I said once we stay disciplined and do the things we need to do, I think that he's capable of doing that. And it's going to come down to misses in high jump. If he can go clean until 212, 211, he'd be top 3 easy. If he can get over 214 in first attempt, he could be national champion. So I'm thinking 216, 218 might win next weekend.
The nice thing about going again is you kind of learn the ropes the first time around. He found success the first time around, so he kind of has a little bit of a template in place. But now I think the expectations are a little higher from him. So it's really just going in there and looking at that moment as an opportunity to test himself against the bench jumpers in Division II, and then kind of reach out and seize that opportunity. There's no really internal pressure. It's just all what can you do to maximize on that day.
I can say this year I'm not really new to it anymore. So butterflies are always good, but now I think I'm still excited for nationals, but now I'm just not nervous about it. Like I'm excited. I know what to expect. I know what's going to happen, how things are going to happen. I think that's important for me because, like I said, being comfortable is I like to be comfortable. So that's one of my favorite things about going into this meet.